A little story, guys. I needed another assistant for my department to work with me. And we like to try to hire within the company. So there was this girl down in another department who was interested in working with us, and she spent some time with us. And we got to know her a little bit, and I learned about all the ways she would call out and be drunk or high and call out no show. And she was an anti-vaxxer. So, of course, I was starting to be a little bit, I don't think this is the one for us. And so I put a stop to it. I was like, please don't send her to me. She's a problem where you have her. I don't need another problem. Well, wouldn't you know, like less than a half a week later, she decided to give her resignation at the department where she was, and she sent it out to everyone on her email list. And I'm going to reenact her resignation letter word for word for you.
Hello, everyone. The following letter was written by a very disgruntled me when I didn't get my way, and people did not appreciate my work ethic. I resigned in a very flamboyant and bodacious way. I'm going to read you my resignation letter. I started here in January, and I'm proud to announce my resignation. And then I put emojis of a bullhorn 3 times. Effective immediately. This job is a joke. I used to come here on time and excited to get to work, but I've grown tired. Tired of being trained by computer illiterate people. Tired of doing someone else's job. Tasks, emails, calls, to name a few. And being told it's busy work all the while. The person whose busy work you're doing is playing manager, trying to tell you how to do a job they don't do. Or they're busy on their phone, avoiding calls. You know who you are. Tired of the low-risk emails of someone else who tested positive for COVID, even though they were sitting right next to you and have been symptomatic for weeks. Tired of not being considered for any new roles, even though it's just a lateral movement, because I chose not to vaccinate. Tired of a manager with the biggest chip on her shoulder that she felt it was necessary to ask me if I had a, quote, record several times after I told her I was homeless. Or better yet, that she felt disrespected by me for not looking into her eyes when you don't get the answer you like from me. I'm tired of the favoritism, if you know, you know. Tired of the moronic changes that are made, but not one higher up has communicated to each other about the said change. Tired of the discrimination. I was asked in my interview several times, was I sure that I spoke Spanish? With these patients who have been allowed to speak at me and still be seen. Tired of being overqualified in 2 languages for both the positions I've held. Tired of having to park 2 blocks down the street because they don't care enough to at least allow us to park in the back half of the parking lot. Tired of almost every doctor literally acting like we are beneath them. And finally, I'm tired of getting paid basically nothing for all the work that I did. Jill, you once asked me what my goal was because you wanted me to be happy. The goal is never to have been undermined and condescended by someone whose job you can do in your sleep. P.S. To all of you who have made such a positive impact in my life and allowed me to do the same, I'm eternally grateful. And no worries, by the time this email comes out, most of you will already know who you are. We'll keep in touch. Sign me, Ellie. I used to be a receptionist at Central Florida Pulmonary Group, also known as Can't Fucking Pay Good. You get it? CFPG.
I think we really dodged a bullet there. What do you think?